Hello everyone, I Dimpal Roy, an assistant professor in management, welcome you all to this official YouTube channel for having and sharing some information which will help you to bring career growth. Okay, so at the beginning of this video, let me tell you that I already have published and uploaded my first video on leadership skills. So before going through this video, I suggest you all to please watch my first episode on leadership skills, because without watching the first episode, this might be difficult for you to go forward or understand the second one. All right, okay, let's start. So my today's topic will be like, what will be the challenges that we people are facing in our career while we are choosing to be a leader. Okay, so before understanding leadership, we should connect leadership with emotional intelligence. Now you will ask me, what is emotional intelligence? Well, let me tell you, emotional intelligence is a most or the trending topic nowadays in all the corporates. Second thing, emotional without having the emotional intelligence, no people, no employees can go forward. Now, coming to the meaning of emotional intelligence, let me tell you a very short and simple definition of EI. EI is something when an employee is intelligent, when an employee or a person is smart enough emotionally, like he or she can take decisions on his own. He is not affected by any emotions like anger, then you can say it is anxiety or kind of fear. Let me give an example. When you go to the stage and you have to speak something, most of us, what we feel is like, yes, I'm not able to speak something, like we have a stage of fear, we cannot go for public speaking. But this kind of emotional things when come inside us, then a employee or a person become very weak to carry forward his or her work. So in that case, nowadays what happens, the corporate world giving some training or some lectures upon emotional intelligence. So when it is all about leadership, emotional intelligence is always related. Now coming to the main topic, my today's topic is, what are the challenges that people are facing to be a leader? If I say about communication, see, in a corporate, when we all people are working together, communication is the most important part. When we greet someone with a smile, then automatically that person becomes happy inside, because he or she thinks that, yes, some person or my colleague is greeting me in the morning, he or she is wishing me, and might be he in future, he or she will be my good friend. So in that case, communication plays a vital role. Second thing, when you have something to share with someone, you need a colleague, you need a friend. And how will you share your personal things? You will share by communicating with them. Again, thirdly, what happens when we talk about the official part, you have to communicate with your colleagues, with your supervisor, with a very good medium of communication. This might be via mail, this might be via messages, this might be via video conferencing. So make sure to be a leader, you have to be a very good communicator. And one more important part in communication is that your language should be understandable, your language should be clear and simple. See, most of the people what thinks is speaking in English is the best medium to impress someone. Yes, somehow it is true, but 30% of 30% of people, when they speak, there should be some proper communication by which the audience can get attracted to the person. The body movements, the hand movements, the eye contact, all these things are important, because speaking in English, this is just a skill which can be adopted by any one of us. If you go to the tuition, if you go and take admission in a coaching center, you will get to know how to speak in English. But giving a speech, it is something different, and it takes time to develop in a person. So make sure, in which language, whatever the language is, make sure that your audience is comfortable. If your audience is comfortable in Hindi, then there is nothing lost for you if you speak in Hindi. But always make sure that your audience will understand what you will speak, what you want to deliver, and the way you speak, that should be understandable, that should be simple, and take a pause when you speak. Don't go too fast. Now, coming to the second point, it is crisis management. Now, you'll ask me, what is crisis? See, this is a human tendency that whenever more than 5 or 6 people we work together, then we some in many times we we have very good times with our friends, with our colleagues, but at certain point of time we may have some disappointments, we may have some disappointments, we may have some disagreement. But at that point of time, we should be able to manage ourselves, to handle ourselves, how to talk with that particular people, and we should have that skill how to say no to someone, because this is also important, to say no. Always don't go for yes. If you are very much sure that this particular statement is not correct, you have full freedom to say no, but you should have the skill to say how to say no. Now, coming to the part of agility. Agility is something when a leader is completely ready to be a risk taker. This is the most important part, because see, the leader is the one who is managing the entire team. Okay, so he has to take all the risks which are coming to that team, and he has to handle the team with a very calm nature. And this is totally common, that if you're working in a corporate, changes are there, challenges are coming there. So always we have to make ourselves ready to adopt that challenges and to adopt those tasks and adopt those risks. So for that reason, the leader should always be prepared, always be ready with the nature of agility. So in today's episode, I have discussed all these points. If you have liked it, please like and share, and I want your comments in the comment section. Thank you. Have a nice day.